Hi, guys. Welcome, everyone, to my up close and personal interview with author and writer Tracy Allen. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you want to share me out, share me out. Share me out to all different platforms. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. Um, hey, Love King. So, guys, what we're going to do now, go ahead and bring my guest of honor in so you guys can look at her beautiful face. Um, just, just when she's ready to come in, we'll get her to come in. I hope everyone had a good Friday evening, guys. We're just gonna give Trace a few moments to come in. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? How y'all doing? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Um, I'm gonna ask Tracy a few questions when she comes on the screen. I'm going to as well, guys. We're gonna ask her a few questions, fun questions. And if you guys, hey Shar, how you doing? And if you guys want to ask her some questions, we'll get her she won't mind taking y'all questions at the end of the live. Hi Jess Nene, thank you for coming. Y'all, my guest of welcome everyone and everybody welcome my special guest, Tracy Allen. Hey, beautiful.
Hi, how are
How you
you?
doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I am so good. I'm so happy to be here, Monica.
Oh, I'm glad you came. I'm so glad you came. Oh my
Thank
God,
you
you're
for
so pretty.
inviting me. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here on MJ&J Family.
Oh my God. Girl, you are so pretty.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God, Tracy.
Thank you.
You're so pretty. Oh my
Thank
God.
you, Monica.
So guys, welcome y'all to Up Close and Personal with Tracy Allen. Tracy, let's see, we're gonna just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us
Okay.
about yourself.
Okay, I'm Tracy Allen. I'm the author of two books, Don't Let God Smell Your Panties and My Panties Clean. And I'm just so excited to be here tonight. I got to say that again to all of Monica's subscribers. Thank you guys for having me. And I'm just a writer. I love to write. I love to tell stories, and I love to write about scandals.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Can't wait to read about that. So I am just need to say I got a lesson on pause because she was reading her book to me. LOL. So the first question I do have for you, Tracy, is what inspired you to start writing?
Well, I always wanted to write. Like, I love books. I just always love pages and books. And my aunt, she writes books. She's a children's author. So I remember the first time when she actually showed me her book, I was like, I want one of those one day. And like from then, I always wanted to write. I just love stories.
Oh, that is wonderful. The next question that I have is, we know you have written two books, right?
Yes.
Um, what question I have is, what was one of the most surprising things you learned in creating your books?
One of the most surprising things I learned was I'm thinking I'm writing fictional stories that's gonna
Mhm.
shake up the world and people are gonna, wow, really? But then these are real stories. Like women would reach out to me and say, it's like you're in my life. This happened to me. Or like
Mhm.
a situation what happened with Raven at prom. A young lady reached out and she was like, that was my prom. I don't know
Wow.
people. And so I'm just what I realized was something I think is fictional. It's these are people's lives, what they're dealing with and going through. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I could relate to the one that was being abused and then she died. I shouldn't be telling the book like that because a lot of
Very
people ain't read the book. But I don't went blank because I know I don't read this book, those books. But I
true.
hey Keisha Allen. But I I resonated with her,
Okay.
and it was just like it was just like that's how I was looking when I was acting this certain type of way because I was just so caught up in the abuse and
Wow.
their toxic ways that I couldn't recognize how they was just tearing me down and like
Wow.
she had lost so much weight and he basically pelt destroyed her.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't never mind. I ain't gonna say that part. A lot of people read the book. So if you got to read the book, if you ain't read it, then you need to read it. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I don't want to tell the book. I'm sorry, Tracy. Okay, so where did you get your information or ideas for your book?
These women, like, they're all part of me. So that's why, like Carol, I was always like had a snack bag by my bed, my personal snacks, don't touch them. LaDonna, she's the chick I always wanted to be. Like, you know how if you in the street, you see somebody with a husband and he fine and you just don't care. LaDonna is like that secret thought that I always wanted to be. You know,
Really?
yeah, girl. Because I just think that was just so bold, you know.
Yeah, she
But I,
was.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jesus. Oh my God. I
yeah.
can't you don't even strike me as the type.
Right.
Oh,
That's what I wanted to, but I just couldn't. So that's how LaDonna came about. She is the thought that I always wanted to be, but I didn't
wow.
do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was like LaDonna, God, some of the things she said and some of the things she did, I was like, LaDonna,
Mhm.
baby, you're doing too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yup. That was me. That was me.
Okay. So how long did it take you to write the books?
Well, the first one, Don't Let God Smell Your Panties, it took me 7 years because I was trying to figure out the characters, how I wanted to go. And it took a while because it was my first book. Then my second book, 4 years. Of course, in that time I became a mom. So mom life, Monica.
Now,
Yes.
look, stay
Yes.
quiet. Pray for me. Go
So it took 4 years to do this one.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Wow. That was like, girl, you have a very imaginative mind because, honey, the stuff that was described in that book, honey.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, it says, tell us a little bit about how this story first came to be. Did it start with an image, a voice, a concept, a dilemma, or just something else?
Well, it actually started because when I started going to church,
Mhm.
I just couldn't fit in anywhere. It just wasn't working. Like, I'm wearing makeup, I wear pants. Back then you can't wear pants, you're not saved. I just couldn't fit anywhere. And then as I got older, I was like, wait, all I gotta do is ask God to forgive me for these sins. So I kind of wanted to put the women together in situations where you will see them, out here having premarital sex, sleeping
Mhm.
around, and then you will see them go to church and pray and ask for forgiveness. To me, it's not fake. It's I want a relationship with God. And don't let it stop you just because you have these desires. Eventually, you will get yourself together. So I just kind of, yeah, you get
Because
it.
yes, I get it because like me myself, I always been perceived as I was raised in church and had to go to church Wednesdays and Saturdays and Sundays, but I always was considered like a church girl. So if I did something bad, but like, oh my God, I can't believe it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm human too, even though
Mhm.
I was a deacon daughter, but
Wow.
yeah, I was a deacon daughter.
Oh, wow.
They say the preacher kids and the deacon daughters are the worst ones. I ain't bad, y'all. I ain't bad all the time. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't bad all the time. But anyway, um, okay, so what's the strangest thing you had to do to create your books?
The strangest things. Well, I really think things started happening. Like, I started visualizing these people too much. So like I had to take a break because I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming these characters.
Mhm.
I'm brushing my teeth and they're talking. So it's kind of like they eventually started coming to life, not crazy way, but I experienced certain times where the characters was actually like in my head all the time, and it was just consuming me thinking about them. So I think I became a little obsessed in the beginning. But I didn't like that's basically like the only weird thing that I like. I know it sounds crazy.
No, it don't, because I guess you have to visualize in order to create what you created. And
Right.
like I tell anybody that when I did my reviews, like this book is like actually like if you can't resonate with this book, something ain't right with you. Cause
Wow. Thank you.
it's something in this book, in the books, that a man can resonate with and a woman can resonate with. And you know,
Yep.
it like once Joseph told me about it, she was like, I really want you to read the book. I was like, let me read it. I said, I read it. I said, I just kept I read it in 2 days. And then
Wow.
yes, yes. I know you said, wow. I did. I read the book in 2 days. And I was like, I enjoyed this book. And then I said, let me get the second book. I went and got the second book and I read that in 2 days. If it's interesting to me, baby,
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yes. Good. I'm glad you like both of them. I am.
Yeah, like y'all guys, y'all make sure if you don't do anything, make sure you guys get Tracy book. Because it's very special. And I'm gonna tell you what I like about the book. I'm gonna go on with the questions, but I'm gonna tell you what really got to me. And
Okay.
later on. Who are your main characters and tell us a little bit about what makes them tick.
Okay. So the main characters is LaDonna, Carol, Vicky, Yolanda, Josie, and Maya. Carol and LaDonna, their sisters, and their fathers is the minister of the church. LaDonna, her carefree spirit keeps her ticking and moving. Carol is just consumed with her weight and sneaking away to snack, but then she wants to be able to wear the lingerie, and she want to be able to be sexy. And Yolanda, she married, but you wouldn't think so. She just in this book, she doesn't like her mother-in-law. She's dealing with some issues, but towards the end of the book, you'll understand why her mother-in-law hates her. Like it's a reason why her mother-in-law hates her. So in this book, she's ticking off of the fact that she can't stand her mother-in-law, and then you have Josie dealing with abuse, physical abuse. But she's still in love, so she's dealing with that. And then you have Maya, who is Josie's daughter, and she seems like the adult. She's just trying to go to Miss Johnson's house, her neighbor, where she can find comfort and peace to get away from the drama.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my heart just went out with Maya because that baby didn't have no peace in her life.
She
And
didn't.
and never mind. I can tell them let me be quiet. Let me go to the next question. See, y'all need to read the book so I can say what I got to say. Okay, so let me get to okay, so which character is your favorite between which book is your favorite between Don't Let God Smell Your Panties and My Panties Cleaned?
Oh my God. I can't. All right. I can't pick because I love them both.
Same here.
Right? I really can't pick because part one, it has so many secrets and scandals, but then part two is just the same. I can't pick. They tied.
Look, Love Kings, I'm gonna get to that question. Look,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get to that question just a second. So, you already have explained like both book titles. What do they? Can you explain to the people that just came into the chat what the titles of your book means?
Yeah. Okay. Don't let God smell your panties basically mean try to catch that sin before the stench reaches up to heaven. It's like you get up every day, you wash, you change your underwear. Sometimes we do some things that we do have control over. Like how many times did I see myself saying, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask God to forgive me, but I'm going to do it. Like there's willful sinning and then there's sinning that you do and you really don't mean to do it. And the willful sinning we can have control over if we, want to take control over it. So that's what the Don't Let God Smell Your Panties is about. And then part two is if you do let him smell them, he can make them clean. He could clean them up. Where am I? He can make them clean.
Amen. 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 So, who is your favorite character and why did you choose that person?
Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. My favorite character. I'm going with LaDonna. I love LaDonna. She like that's my heart.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do. That's
I
my
think
favorite. What? Yeah. Who do you like?
LaDonna and um Josie. Because
Okay.
Josie, because like I said, I resonated with her, and then I really wanted Josie to just come out of that, and then she didn't, and then it just, I, I ain't gonna lie, I cried a lot in that book. I did. I cried.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite part was
Uh-huh.
when the pastor sermon they did that you wrote.
Mhm.
The pastor
Okay.
sermon, I was just sitting there. I had cried real tears. I said, Lord, I am crying
Wow.
real tears
Wow,
because that
Mom.
was a great speech that he
Wow.
did. And
Wow.
I said, Lord, that was a very powerful, moving sermon, even though it was just a book. And I said, I'm sitting here crying over some words in the book, but it meant something to me. And it was like, you really went there in
Yeah.
that sermon. And
Yeah.
I was like, she really went there. And I
Yeah.
said, wow. And I
Yeah.
was sitting there just shedding tears because, honey, I
Yeah.
was just like, this is you keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. I was just trying to really work on that because, growing up in the projects, I saw young girls getting slung by their boyfriends in the hallway, beat. And
Mm-hmm.
then they got they still together the next day, loving and hugging. And I just wanted to let anybody know you got to get out. It's this man don't love you.
But let me ask you this though.
Hmm.
What made you make it a lesbian relationship instead of a man and woman relationship? I want
Because
to ask you
that was too easy because I figured if it's a woman who is straight reading it, she can't relate. But if you see two women fighting, it's like, why are you letting her do that to you? And then in your head, you may say, wait, this is me though. And I just didn't want it to be the same because there are lesbians that deal with physical abuse. Like that, I did research to see
that.
is this real, what was going on? Because that was back in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wait, this is a real topic. Let me do this and try
Mm-hmm.
to, because if you're in a bad relationship and you're reading it, you don't want to put it down and be depressed. So I said, you can see it from a different angle. I was trying to just come from a different angle.
And that what I guess that what really made the book to me stand out
Oh,
because it's the fact that hey, she's not doing a man and woman thing. She's doing two women just fighting, and this woman is basically treating her like a man would treat a woman. And I
mm-hmm.
was like, wow, it's
Yep.
there's please get in here. And you did I like I said, I enjoy the book,
Thank
and
you.
it's
How?
okay. Tell them hey. I get a bag of chips. Okay, get a bag of chips. Okay. Um, y'all excuse the children. Y'all know mom life.
Yes.
Like one is quiet, the other one he wanna have snacks. Let him have it. Uh, so do you have a favorite scene or chapter in the book that is your favorite? I already told you mine.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of I do like let me see. It's so many of them. I kind of like dang, it's so many. You know what I like? I like when LaDonna was looking for her niece and then
Mm-hmm.
Officer Stone came because it shows you that in that moment where she's upset looking for her niece, she still
Mm-hmm.
was hers. Yeah. Like I can't find my niece, but you look real good right now.
Yeah, and I'm about to get you. You finna get some draws, honey. I'm
Yeah.
finna go ahead and give it to you. And
Right.
then the crazy part about it, she got caught on the table with her. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy."
Yes.
I said, "Woo, LaDonna, baby,
Yeah. Yeah.
got caught with your pants down."
Right? Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. That's my
Um,
favorite.
so, um, so let me see. So, where can people purchase your books?
They're on Amazon for Kindle. So if you have a Kindle, you can go on Amazon.com and both books are up there on Amazon for Kindle. Don't let God smell your panties. Ah.
Okay.
And my Panties Cleaned, both on Amazon for Kindle.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your next project?
I'm working on part 3. Right now, part 3, yeah, it's coming. It'll be here sooner because we just been sitting here doing nothing. So I just been taking advantage of that writing, and I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for part 3.
I got like, you remember in the book, I mean, during my reviews, I had so many questions. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what questions she gonna answer in these book in the part 3. So I can't wait to see what questions you gonna answer in part 3. Yeah. I hope. Oh, let me ask you this question: what kind of ending do you see for the characters?
Oh, I don't know. Cause see, I just don't like happy endings because I just don't believe there's a happy ending. I don't like happy endings because it's false promises. Like all those fairy tales we watched, did they really come true? Like it's just, I don't know. I just like, cliffhangers, and I would like, one thing I would like is to see Vicky find a little bit of peace in her life. Just a little, not a lot.
Girl, if Vicky and I'm gonna be real, if Vicky would have just owned her truth in the beginning, she would have had a man. I'm just gonna be real. Even though this is a book, but if she would have just owned that. And you know what I'm saying? She like, you wouldn't have been laying up in the bed months and months losing weight because you done been found out.
Yes.
You're not that good church girl like you say you were.
Yep. And I did that way because I said sometimes people portray this image because we don't know what happened in their past. So they're trying to and it's so hard now just to come out and be honest with certain things that we've done, because even though people say, just tell your truth, people still looking to bash you over what you're telling as your truth. So, yeah. Aww.
She want to say hey to everybody. She want to say hey to you, Tracy.
Thank you. Hi.
All right. Now, can Mama finish her The stars of the show got to be seen, honey.
Oh, that's right.
So, sit down. But let me ask some more questions. Okay. If a film was made about your book, who would be in the cast and who would have the leading role of LaDonna? Because I know LaDonna's going to be the leading role.
Oh my good. Let me see. Maybe for Josie, Kimberly, Elise, because she's kind of like that type of actress.
Who?
I'm trying to, maybe for Pep, Taraji could do some slanging and slapping.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And maybe for Carol, maybe like Jill Scott or Monique.
Jill Scott.
Yeah. I love Jill Scott. Yeah.
Who would
play
Maya?
Maya, my daughter. I told her I'm trying to get her into acting.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, she
so
should have. Okay, who would be the leading man?
Oh, we need for Ross. We need some ghost up in this place. What is his name? Amari? Somebody like Ghost, or maybe even LL for Ross.
LL Cool J so smooth and fine.
No. Yeah.
He's so smooth.
Yeah, and for Tim, maybe Alan Payne, because he's always like that kind of laid back, whatever type of dude. Yeah. And for Yolanda, you need somebody maybe like Kerry Washington, maybe somebody even new to come bring LaDonna funk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people could play LaDonna real good. Yeah. What about Gabrielle Union?
She could, but you know what? We seen her too much.
Yeah.
But she could be Miss Johnson.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But who would you like to play the pastor?
Oh, let me see. The pastor could probably be somebody like y'all know I love Denzel. I would love Denzel. It's so many actors out there, and Tyler Perry got all of those guys.
The guy that played on the pastor that played on Greenleaf. What's his name?
Oh,
He will be good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And the wife that played Greenleaf, she could be right there with him.
All right.
So yeah, but who I forgot to ask you which one of the men in the book that you kind of had a crush on? I know who the Love Kings said could get it. So which one of the men could get it? I guess. Oh,
I'm gonna give it to Ross.
yes, Ross sounds real fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
Ross have it.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
Everybody loves Ross, but see, Ross wanted to be about God, and LaDonna
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
she just
Yeah.
couldn't do it. She had to have it. Some people just got to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, she had to have it.
Uncle Fred said, I say find all new people and let stars be born.
That can happen too. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with that. They cheaper
Yeah.
in the pocket.
Yes. Before we get into the personal questions, I'm just gonna go ahead and open the chat up and see, do anybody want to come on the stream and ask? You don't mind answering a free question, do
No,
you?
not at
Okay.
all.
Before I get into the fun part of it, that we can just like I guess have girl kiki. Anybody want to come on here and that has read the book or just want Tracy? What can you? Well, let me ask you this: for upcoming authors, what advice can you give them for upcoming authors or someone that is wanting to write a book?
Just sit down, focus, take your time, figure out your hours a day, how you like to write. Don't give up. It took me 7 years to write my first book. I put it down, I came back, I walked away, I deleted so much stuff, and don't give up. Because sometimes just always remember, you do have to walk away and come back. So just hang in there, listen to the voices, and just whatever you want to write about, stay true to that.
Great. So, do anyone have any questions or for Tracy before we leave this portion of the interview? This is the next question is just a little personal, fun questions that we have.
Okay.
Ain't no problem.
And just I wanted to let you know, I'm gonna give away a free book tonight. However you want to do it, whatever you want to do.
Okay, we're gonna we'll let my little girl pull a name.
Okay.
And then I said I was gonna give a giveaway, so I'm gonna do a giveaway as cash app giveaway as well. Okay. So whoever's in the live by the end of the chat, we'll just do that.
Works for me. Yes.
All right. So no, please sit down. So guys, if y'all don't have any questions, we're gonna do the fun questions now. The first is name 5 of your favorite movies.
5 of my favorite movies. Oh, okay. Claudine, Baby Boy, House Party, Set It Off. House Party, Set It Off. New Jack City.
New Jack City. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next question is, what is your favorite love story?
My favorite Claudine. That is my favorite story. Claudine, I love that movie. Yes.
Okay, so Keisha Allen has a question. Is it okay to give yourself a date to complete writing the book?
Yes, because if you don't, even if you just sit down and say, okay, by what are we in? August. By December, I want to have at least so much written, because if you don't put deadlines on yourself, you'll just go, you'll just be lollygag with it. But at the same time, if come that deadline, you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve, don't get upset. That's when you sit down and continue to focus.
Okay. Well, anybody have any more questions, just write them in the chat and I'll get them in. What's your favorite line from any movie?
Ooh, Baby Boy. When she was like, I'm a cook, I'm gonna make them tacos. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, Jody.
Yes.
You were just given a yacht. What would you name it?
I'm gonna name my yacht Panty Party Yacht. And what
Okay.
happens on the yacht gonna stay on that yacht.
So welcome Nene in. Just Nene want to ask you a question. So welcome
Okay.
Just Nene into the stream. Hey, Just
Hey,
Nene.
y'all, give me a second. I'm trying to mute something. I got a
Okay.
lot going on, so hold on.
Okay.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, baby.
Okay. And I'm just got through trying to get a vlog together. So, and if any of y'all have contact with the McRae Kingz,
Yes.
please tell them I send my prayers out to them.
Sure.
I have been
They
a little bit.
listen, probably.
It just has broke me up a little bit.
Sure will.
Tracy,
Yeah.
girl, you can write.
Thank
As
you.
soon as I read that first page and that it was with LaDonna in the first book,
Yes.
I just went on and clicked on the link and just went on and said, let me go on and digitally download this. I said, because this right here is going to be good.
Thank
and they do
you.
need to make it a book. Let me ask you this question. What gave you the idea for these books?
Just
it touches on, I can see me a little bit of me and everybody so far from what I'm listening to. My kids is like, what you in there listening to? I said, Alexa reading to me because I don't want to read, but I like to listen.
Oh gosh. Well, basically all of this came about because also Joe's father is a minister. And I just, how you see ministers, they go around, they have ministry, but their kids are kind of left to the sidelines. And you will see, even though LaDonna and Carol are older, they still feel like, okay, in certain instances, like LaDonna's like, well, you went, you would go out to eat with your congregation, but then when I need you, sometimes you at graduations. Like sometimes I feel like preachers' kids are kind of left to the side. And, they don't get what they deserve as well. And I just wanted to, when I started going to church, I wanted to let people know you don't have to be perfect to sit on a pew. You're not going to be perfect. And I was just getting tired of people saying, Christian people fake. Y'all fake. Y'all fake. We not fake. We just fight and
they go through everyday struggles.
Right. And I think we came across as fake because back in the day, you had the doily and the long skirt and you had to look perfect. And it's like, that's not me.
That's not my life. That's not my life.
Yeah.
That's
but I love
my life. I go through because what they don't realize is that y'all only see me up in the pulpit because I'm going to say this. My mom's second husband was a preacher. And I was on like 4 years old or so. And I have seen, like I said, my mom has been through some very domestic violent relationships, and he was one of them. So people will see her on Sunday as the second lady. And, me and my brother, I was on like 4. Now, if I can remember this from 4, me and my brother are almost 8 years apart. And she's up there with this facade on. But nobody knew that behind closed doors, it was HE double hockey sticks.
Wow.
So people don't realize that woman that is married to that pastor, she got stuff she going through, or either he's sleeping with one of the women on the Ursha board, if not all, like in the movie, what's that, Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up?
Yes.
The pastor was with everybody.
Okay.
Folks don't realize it. So that's why a pastor will tell you, believe in the word. I'm supposed to teach you and lead you to the word.
Yes.
Don't put all your faith in me because look, the perfect example, look at Jerry Falwell Jr.
Yeah.
Y'all see what just happened?
Yeah.
Wife sleeping with you
Gray.
just don't know. So you put your faith in the word. Don't put your faith in that pastor's supposed to lead you.
Yeah.
And some people they put it in the wrong, they put it in the pastor and not in the word. And then the first thing they holler, preacher kids is bad, which we know, yes, they are. Not all, but most. The preacher done slept with half of the congregation, or they got a couple of babies with some of the women in the congregation. And then the first thing they don't want to do is talk about it, but they don't realize that pastor that's leading that congregation, he has issues too.
Right. He sometimes they let the flesh lead them. They let the flesh.
Yes. Okay. Even I love me some Kurt Franklin, but when I found out Kurt Franklin like looking at porn, I was but you know what I had to realize?
Yeah.
He human. He can't sing, but he can write some songs. He'll tell you that I can't sing, but I can write some songs and I can do some stuff. And you know what? He came out and he admitted, I have this vice. Everybody got a vice.
Right.
Everybody. I don't care who you are, you got a vice. Some people like to eat, some people like to smoke, some people got that coffee, some people collect things and become hoarders. Everybody has a vice.
That is so true.
Oh yeah, that's another story. I was a preacher kid for a couple of years.
Wow.
Okay.
I got some stories. I tell people I got stories. I got some stories. Never think I was a preacher kid, but that was when I was 4 years old. But I can remember, I can remember. I remember when I got baptized. I can remember when certain things went on at the house. Where I can even remember the pastor's name, rest his soul. He's probably gone now. Reverend Walker had to come to the house and talk to my stepdaddy. My mom sitting up there with shades on because both her eyes is black. She missing Sundays. She's missing a Sunday service because her face is beat to death.
Oh wow!
And my grandmother was a pastor. She became an ordained minister, and when she preached, she did not play. Wow. And she tell you, I have flaws too. She says, but when I remember when they would go back and forth with the word, her and my stepfather, and she would win every time.
Wow.
She would win every time. She said, everybody tries to walk the walk, talk the talk, but we all straddle the fence and we fall sometime.
Right.
We fall sometime. Yes. So y'all, people may look at me sideways. No, I don't go to church, but that doesn't mean that I don't believe in the man upstairs.
Right.
I believe in him. When my kids leave my house, I say a prayer to cover them in the blood of Jesus. Yep. Yes. And when I get in my car and do what I do, your faith is in you. Yeah. It's in you. It's in you. So but girl, your book, I was like, Tracy. I was like, okay. I told you I got Alexa on pause right now because I was listening to it. Because I like to listen to audio. And I said, oh my gosh, you did that thing.
Thank
and
you.
I'm going to try to go to sleep listening to it and pause her and then pick up in the morning and finish doing what I'm doing and listen to this because I'm listening to the first one.
Okay.
And I'm like, Tracy wrote this. I told you that first page when I read it. You know how they have Amazon? When I read it, I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be hot." And usually, if the first page gets you, and the first couple of sentences, I'm like, I'm ready to see what this book got to offer. So I look here go my daughter. What are you doing? Leave me alone, child. Leave me alone. Because they know when we used to travel, I put audio books in the car, and we would be doing a road trip. So for 7 hours or whatever, we listening to books, and they up here like, oh no, don't stop, because I'm getting ready to get gas. So we sitting in the car, waiting for the book to finish or whatever. And we like, she's like, pause it, don't play. So I'm just used to audio books. So when I seen that I could do it on my Alexa, I was happy.
Wow. I didn't know Alexa could read books. Okay.
Yeah, your book. Watch this. Alexa, continue.
I don't know. Okay.
But she wanna.
Well, Tracy, why Nene up here? Do you mind answering this question? Do you only write books, or have you written any plays as well?
Yeah, I've written a play before. I've written a couple of plays before. Yeah.
What play?
It's called Israel Kane. It's a story about a guy on death row. So I wrote plays before because I do a lot of stuff with my church too. So yeah.
Girl, you are multi-talented, honey. Just keep living. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be better than Tyler Perry, girl. Keep
trying. I'm trying.
You never know who may pick up.
Write these books.
I'm trying.
Because I remember when what's that provocative book that came out? It's a gray.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Y'all remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out? Honey, man, I read that book so many times, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm getting hot and
I'm with you too, Mom. I read it too. I got all three. And then there was a fourth when they came out.
I gotta read them.
Yes, but see, you're gonna be the same way. We're gonna profess that in the name of Jesus.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
But we're gonna try not to get hot and bothered.
Like this.
Okay. So if you could have been told one thing that you weren't told when you were a teenager, what would you like to have heard?
I would have liked to have heard just stand up and take a punch, because growing up when I went to school, I was bullied. I had to move to a whole other state. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because I ain't want to fight. I ain't want to take a punch. I ain't want to get cut because we cut.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was like, y'all can have the school. I'll leave. And
they probably bullied on you because you was pretty.
I don't know what it was to this day. And I said, God, but I'm glad that happened to me because I do have sympathy for children that are bullied. Because it takes a toll on you. You're depressed. It plays with your mind, and you have low self-esteem. It's serious. It's serious. Yeah.
And you know what, Tracy? It follows that child even into adulthood, unfortunately.
Yep.
It's something about people that like to seek out. I guess they think you're a weaker human being or something.
Yeah, I know what it is.
And they prey on you, but until you snap and cuss them out. I've had to do this with coworkers at work. This one girl caught me. I said, look at here, we're not high school. And I don't like you and you don't like me. So why are you in my face? Why are you in my face? And she was like, you don't like that. You know what? I was bullied. I was a nerd growing up. Wow. And it really and truly, the person that y'all see now, I used to be quiet. It took me to go into the Navy to have some older women that said, baby girl, you have to learn how to speak up. I was gullible, young and gullible. And as life went on about, I started speaking up for myself. I found my voice. That may be your next book is to talk about make a story up about a child being bullied.
Yeah.
But I would change because for some reason it followed me. And I'm like, I'm an adult. Why an adult to bully an adult?
Right,
and
right.
I had to one day just sit up there and be like this. And I you know how they say you start twitching and acting like you're having a fit. Like, I didn't do that. But my eyes got big and I told her, I said, to know me is a gift. You don't know me. I don't like you. You make my spirit feel a certain type of way. I really don't. I just, and my mom told me, she said, what it is that people think they know you. She said, you'd be surprised how many people assume that they know you and they don't know you.
Right.
She said, I don't know why you're messing with her. She said, I don't know why you messing with her because she is the one who would give you the clothes off of your back. If you are hungry and need lunch money, she's going to give you some money to go eat. And you steadily messing with her. I need you to leave her alone. She told me, she said, when Toya comes in and sits at that desk when we was working in the building and she don't say nothing all day, she don't say good morning, she don't say kiss her grits, she don't say nothing. She said she is plotting against you, against something. She said she plotting. I don't be plotting. I just don't want to be bothered.
Right.
I don't anybody could. Me and you could have played in the sandbox together.
Right.
Me and you, Monica too. We all could have sandbox. Right. I just don't understand how some
y'all have to protect me though because I'm gonna be the baby.
Your personality, even in your it comes through. She has such a beautiful personality. Monica has such it's a lot of us that have beautiful personalities, but folks just think they know us.
Yeah. And that I don't like. Yeah.
Go ahead and let Monica continue her interview and ask some questions.
Thank you. I'm so glad you like the book.
Look,
You can stay.
I'm looking at Alexa like,
you
yeah.
can be my co-host, Nene. You can stay. You my co-host.
Oh,
You stay. You my co-host. Stay up here.
you want me?
You
You
the
want me to
co-host.
stay there? I'm just gonna be quiet.
Hey,
I'll be your
we just,
co-host.
like I said, this is a girl night conversation. grab you a strawberry, a little swine or something.
I ain't got that. I got some Sprite. Let me look, but it's in a little wine glass. See that? I'm perfect.
I know
All
that.
right, y'all. So, hey, thank you guys. Before I get further into the thing, thank you guys to the ones that has came on here for coming. Much love to each and every one of you guys. The ones that I have missed, thank you guys so much for coming, y'all. So the next question I have for you, Tracy, is: are you a morning or night person?
Oh, I'm not a morning. Well, wait. Wait. That's tough. No, I'm a morning person because I do like to get up and get my day started early, but then I'm always up late at night. So but I'm a morning person. I am. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Nene. If I wasn't afraid, I would what?
I would buy a dog. I would get a dog.
I heard about the story with some dogs. Now I heard.
You scared of dogs?
Yeah, and cats and birds.
You scared of cats too?
I don't do animals.
Look, you can't come to my house. I got 5 heads in a Yorkie. I got 4 cats in a Yorkie.
Oh no,
I had 9 altogether, y'all. But as the years went by, sadly they went to the upper room. And I just lost one of my Yorkies, so I only got 1 Yorkie left, and then my Himalayans is 15, so they just lay around. One deaf, she be like this at your trace. Yeah, she won't mess with you. She just lay there and look at you.
Right. Wow.
You get a fish. Start off with a fish.
I could do a fish. Yeah, I could do a fish.
Start off with a fish. Then slowly. Now you never will see a snake in my house. That's just not gonna happen.
No. Not at all.
She said she do not do dogs.
She'll buy a dog. Tracy, is you really gonna now? You know you don't ran away from these dogs. Now you sure you want a dog?
I would if I wasn't scared. I definitely would. They so cute.
Which kind would you think about getting?
A size like Joe Mail.
Yeah, but maybe smaller, like something this big. Like
I'm gonna tell you something. I have a miniature Yorkie. He's 11 years old. People think he's a lap dog. No, he is not.
Okay.
So you have to look at your breed really hard and see. My next dog, I really want a wiener dog, a Dachshund. I think they're so cute. But you gotta look at the breed. And Yorkies can be aggressive, but they're very protective. He might be small, but trust me, he got a loud bark. He's the loudest thing on the street. And my neighbor told me she knew something had happened when she could only hear one when she was used to hearing 2.
Wow.
She said, "What happened to your other one?" I said, "He's no longer here."
Wow.
Okay. So, the next question is, Tracy, someday I want to what?
Oh, someday I want to be on the New York Times bestseller list.
Yay!
And you will
yes, it's gonna happen.
That's what I want. Yeah.
If you could be a pair of jeans, what style would you be and why?
Ooh, probably some skinny ripped jeans, because that's what all the kids wear, so I could just be cool for the day.
Okay. Okay, what are your favorite hobbies?
What is my favorite
hobbies?
Right, and I really don't have hobbies, y'all. Just writing and reading, because I still love to read. I do like to read. Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot of questions. I'm sorry there's so many, but I just want to get to know you more. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes, because I met my husband love at first sight. I didn't even see him from the front. I saw the back of his head. And I was like,
it was the back of his head that did it?
Yeah. He was like, wow, from the back, and his head was just all nice and sexy, like. And I was sitting in his church. I said to my mother, "That's my husband." She was like, "Girl, shut up."
You gonna act
Oh
right?
wow.
Yeah. But then when he
But you
turned
know,
around, I was like, thank you, Jesus.
oh
Okay.
wow. If he had turned around and scared you, you would have been running.
Right? I was like, no, Lord, that wasn't you, Lord. That's the devil.
Wow.
That was not of you, God.
Right.
So, what are your pet peeves or interesting things about you that you dislike?
My pet peeve. You know what I don't like about myself? I will stick to a schedule and not change it. Like if I get up at a certain time, then drink tea, then get in the shower, then put my clothes on, then do that. I hate the fact that I'm so structured. Like
There's
I just,
nothing wrong with that.
but it becomes like I feel
So
like if I don't follow that
no.
structure, like I'm like, well, you're supposed to be in the shower now. Like I think I try to, yeah. I try to keep
You
too
just
much.
hard on
But
yourself.
what you do one day is
Yeah.
you just change one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Change one thing at a time. Instead of having your tea first, take your shower first, then have your tea. Because
And that's
you know, because you know what, you don't want to sound like you OCD. I'm no, I'm joking.
No, that's true. And since
No,
COVID
just change one thing.
yeah, I started changing it. I like it better because I'm like, wait, you don't have to get up and do this first. It's easier if you get up and do this. So I like, I'm learning new ways and I like it. I do. Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Name one of your favorite things about someone in your family.
Oh, my favorite thing. Oh, my husband, he could sing. He's an awesome singer, and
Okay.
that's what I like. Yeah, he doesn't like to. You know those people that got talent, they never want to. But he can definitely sing. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Does he sing to you a lot?
He sang at my wedding. If they asked him in church, he would sing. But you know, when I'm like, come on, sing me a song. But you know, I'm annoying, so he's probably over it. So, but he used to in the beginning a lot. Now it's
I'll be
like,
like, look here.
yeah,
You need to start singing to me again, okay? I need a
yeah,
song once a month or something. Okay.
yes,
How long y'all been married?
Oh wow, what year is this? 19 years come November. I had to count.
Wow.
You
That's a
looking like
blessing.
a baby. You don't look like you've been married no 19 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. 19 years.
Now let me ask you this question. Out of those 19 years, did you ever have one year that seemed like it was the most difficult year?
Yes. A lot of them. Yes. Because
See,
like
a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah, you're still trying to learn each other. Like when you come together and live together, you have to learn everybody's schedule. And because like I was so this way, I don't want addition to sink. If addition was in a sink to me, I felt like he was being disrespectful. Like, but now I've learned he's not. If he don't wash the fork, it's not like he's being disrespectful. It's just a fork in the sink. So I had to like learn so much. Yes. Yeah.
And do you feel over the 19 years y'all have actually grown closer?
Yes.
Each year?
Yeah.
See, like that's the main thing.
Yeah. It's much better now. Like you learn each other and you like I could tell when I'm annoying him, he knows when he annoying me, and we know how like to walk away now. Where before it was like, I'm gonna stand right here in your face. Like, I was so ready to just what? But now like, girl, be a lady. Let it go. Like I learned.
And see that's the beauty of when you're with someone that long. You know what their glitches are, their triggers are. Right. You know, okay, maybe when we was first married, I would go toe to toe with you, but now that we're old, I don't feel like going toe to toe with you. That's not my battle. Right. And that's the beauty of when you're, because for me, I feel that my husband needs to be my best friend.
Right.
If my husband can't be my best friend, my ride or die, and y'all, I said I would never get married again. I'm not gonna stick to that. Who knows what's around the corner for me? But he's got to be my ride or die.
Yes. Yep. I agree.
Don't limit yourself from your happiness.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. I just got issues, y'all. I like Tracy said, she have a fit about the fork in the sink. I have a fit with my daughters with the fork in the sink after I done went in there and cleaned the kitchen up. I'm joking. But it's just, I got a list. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all, I'll be 50 next month.
Wow.
That's a blessing.
I'm glad that I was married one time. I tell anybody, if you want to date me and I can't give you another child, you better go get a pet, something, because I have my two, or come with your own. My two is grown. I can't see me at 50 years old trying to give birth to a baby. I can't.
You are the best co-host ever.
I can't.
Right.
Even if God was to bless me and untie some things and unclip some things, I just can't. I can't see it. Cause I'm ready to live my life. I don't raise my date. I'm ready to go on. You know, my young life I gave to raise my kids. You know,
so you're ready to travel and see the world, honey.
Right? I've seen the world. I really want to travel and see the United States.
Wow.
I've seen the world twice. I really want to. There's only one place. Yeah, there's only one place that I really want to do. And I'm gonna claim it. When everything is over and done, I want to travel to Japan with my two daughters because they love the Japanese culture. And they speak, when they were in high school, they took Japanese. So they can speak it. I just know konnichiwa. You know, they be laughing at me. But it's the reason why I asked Tracy those questions, because a lot of people, the younger generation, takes for granted marriage. And they don't realize that you're going to have good times, bad times. Now, I was married for 10 years. But that 7-year itch kicked in for Mr. Anthony that y'all seen in the video that I had did. But I can say I was married one time, but the person that I marry next, he gonna have to be my soulmate. He's going to have to be my best friend, ride or die. I can cry on his shoulder. He's not gonna take my past and use it against me. I'm not gonna take his past and use it against him. It's going to be where you have to realize I'm over here trying to build an empire. Now you can either be a part of it or whatever, but you ain't gonna sit back and take from it. Right. When we say team, it's team. It's not me over here always doing all the work. But also, I'm not one of those women that believe that you got to take care of me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I always be self-sufficient. I always build my own way. I'm just building like that.
And I think sometimes that can turn off a man when you're so independent, but they don't understand you have to be independent. It's not that I don't want you to be there for me. I need you to be there for me when that big bill comes every now and then. But don't get it twisted that I can't handle mine. You know, you can go to the grocery store and you can buy some groceries, but don't come back with no $25 worth of groceries. I need about $250.
Right.
MJ laughing at me. I'm just saying. And this is another thing. MJ, don't y'all die laughing at me. Tracy, you might need to write a book. Let me not drink nothing. You might need to write a book about plus size women, but I'm just telling you that because I'm gonna just say this: just because we big and beautiful does not mean that we have low self-esteem or confidence. And don't think you can manipulate me. And don't think that you can just say, "Oh, you know." No, I know I can pick anybody. I can get anybody I want.
Right. Exactly. That is
manipulate me.
Right.
And that's something that hurts my heart.
Right.
Huh?
I said, it don't mean I want some dust behind.
Right.
Thank you. They acting like they the God's gift to earth to you, and you sitting up and like, so you're assuming because I'm a plus size girl that I have no confidence and self-esteem. I don't.
Right. Exactly.
Let me show you what I'm working with. That's what I tell them. Let me show you what I'm working with. Get up, put my clothes on, and go. This before Corona.
Before Corona.
Before Corona. Now I don't even want to zoom you or anything like that. I just be looking like, ooh. So that's the main thing about me. And and people ask me what the man thing, and I told them, why are you single? Because I'm crazy. They're like, you crazy? Yes. And they're like, but you're not crazy. I said, yes, I am. I said, I said, crazy people gonna tell you that they're crazy.
Right.
But I'm crazy in a good way.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Tracy, what would you rather have, a cat or dog?
Neither. But if I had to choose, it'd be a dog.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay. If you had the opportunity to live 1 year of your life over again, which year would you choose?
I think you asked me that question. I would still go back to like my high school years, and I want to live that over. Slap some hoe.
Okay, share a funny incident in your life that happened in your life.
Oh man, probably when I tried to have that puppy. I'm running around my living room, running to the kitchen, and the puppy like on my feet, trying to catch me at the same. I'm sitting on the counter, and the puppy there. I had to lock it in the bathroom one day. It was just a lot. That puppy.
A puppy? Now, was it a big puppy or was it a little puppy?
It was like the littlest one that he had given me, but I didn't know puppies grow in like a matter of days. So this thing came this big, but then he was like this, putting his little paws on the couch. So I was like, I was flow joing around. I was like, get this, wearing boots. That was traumatic and scary and funny. It was very embarrassing, but
Tracy, don't dog. You ain't gonna make it. Don't get no dog. You ain't gonna make it.
I would love to though, because my daughter, I tried it for her. That's how much I love my child. I did it for her. She cried the night when I told her I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get the dog, and she did the. I don't have no siblings. I don't have brother or sister. I want the puppy. Snot tear. She did that.
So Uncle Fred said, when you can tell us about the upcoming 3rd edition book you are writing.
Okay. I'm writing part 3 right now. I'm working on it. It's actually almost done. I just don't want to jinx myself because when you got a good flow, like I'm literally almost done because I've been here home all this time, and I got a title and everything. I just can't tell y'all a title yet because I didn't get it copywritten yet. So once I get it copywritten, I'm gonna let you know the title, Monica, so you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm keeping it part of the Panties series. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait! Like I can't wait. Yeah. Okay. So the next funny thing, what's the funniest prank ever played on you?
A prank? Ooh, they don't really be pranking me. What's a funny prank? I don't know. I really. They don't prank me. They don't prank over here.
When you get to feeling better, please tell us a prank.
I'm trying to think of a good prank. Wait, any good pranks? No, I can't think of nothing. I know Joe would, because he know it all. I'm trying to think of something good. No, nothing like. I'm gonna think. Is it coming? If I'll tell you. I can't think of anything.
Okay, what is the craziest thing you've done lately?
Lately, going out in the street, going to the grocery store. Well, no,
that's a battle.
Before the pandemic, what's the craziest thing you ever done in your life?
The craziest thing. One time I tried the zip line. We went on vacation, and I paid for it. My daughter had it. My daughter again. She wanted the zip line. I said I'm gonna do it. I paid for me and her. I signed my life away because you got to sign a waiver. Mm-hmm. When I got it and they hooked me, I got down. I said bye. I turned around. I couldn't do it. I tried. That was the craziest thing I've ever tried. She did it. I couldn't do it, y'all. Like even talking about it now is racing.
Was it because of the height?
And it was over water.
It was over water.
And it was over water. And then you know how to swim? No, I'm not.
Oh, see, that would be a problem. Now, if it was over water, I'm good. But if it's going through some trees and stuff, I can't. Snakes, no.
No, it was over water.
The line gonna break.
Yeah, that's what I said. This little line, like, no, I couldn't do it. Yeah, it was tragic. But I tried.
I could do it if it was over water. I wouldn't have a problem over water because I know how to swim. I'll be good. But if it's going through the trees and up high and down the mountain, no.
Is that down the mountain?
Yeah.
Is that down a mountain?
Because I got a good chance of surviving if I hit the water.
Right.
Right. It be either, Tracy. So
See?
And I ain't bungee jumping because I got too much weight and that rope will go
Oh.
ding, ding. I'm not.
No. Y'all can have that.
It's too much.
Oh my God. So if you had your own talk show, who would your first three guests be?
Mary J. Blige, Tyler Perry, and yeah, I love Mary J. Blige, Tyler Perry, and I also probably because who else I love? Probably Taraji, because I really love her.
Yeah, I like Taraji.
Yeah.
Y'all cooking clean. I heard you when you said that when I was covered up. I love me some Baby Boy. It was on a couple of weeks on VH1. I'm up here. My daughter said, "Don't you ever get tired of that movie?"
No.
I said, no.
I love it. Yep.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Cornbread. I love to make cornbread. Yeah.
Oh.
I love to make cornbread. I make different flavors. No. It's
Jiffy.
Yeah, but
Jiffy. Everybody loves Jiffy now. I got a couple of boxes up in the pantry. Ain't no shame in the game with the Jiffy.
Yeah, you gotta put like different flavors. Like put some vanilla in it, put some cinnamon, put some sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Like I'm deep down in the South.
You don't do it like that.
Put some crackling in it.
I just cook it by the boxer kit, throw it in the oven. I'm be honest. Like,
put some crackling in it, MJ.
I use a Jiffy. I don't use a Jiffy. Don't try me. I use the Jiffy. It's some type of sweet yellow corn. You can get it at Kroger. Sweet yellow corn mix that you can get at Kroger that I use now. I don't use that Jiffy anymore.
No?
It's better. The sweet yellow corn mix is better. Corn mix. Is that Kroger
mix? Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, I love to make cornbread.
Nothing wrong with that cornbread, Tracy.
Have you ever put crackling in your Jiffy?
No.
Crackling, little crackling. Get the crackling. That's good.
Really?
Get the little crackling that they sell in the meat department. Put in your Jiffy.
Pineapple upside down cornbread. Like, you know how you make a pineapple upside down cake? I make a pineapple upside down cornbread. Mm-hmm. Like I make cobbler cornbread. Like, I love cornbread. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There ain't nothing wrong with the cornbread.
So what do you miss most about your childhood?
Being able to do nothing, not pay taxes, don't have to work, just being a big old lazy kid. Right? Having fun doing nothing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
With taxes, Tracy.
One brother.
Okay. So for the ones that don't know, can you tell them who your brother is?
Yes, Joseph from the McRae Kingz. Yes, that's my brother.
Okay. So if you guys have not connected to the McRae Kingz, make sure you guys go over and connect to the McRae Kingz. How many children do you have?
One daughter. She's 14.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. You said 19 years, right? Almost 20.
Yep. Yes.
So you made that baby the only baby.
Yes, I know. That's why I tried the puppy. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time, try the cat. Try a cat.
Cats are sneaky. Yeah. I don't do cats.
Try him.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something.
Try a bird.
Or guinea pig. Or guinea pig. Try a guinea pig.
I can't even touch a guinea pig. All that. Oh no.
We had one. Her name was Peanut. Peanut was a real pretty color. I done told y'all my kids done had 9 pets at one time in my house. We down to 5.
Wow.
Peanut lived for 3 years. Wow. Peanut didn't bother me. I didn't bother her. The cats, I'm gonna say this. Even though I got my cats, people give cats a bad rep. They're very clean. Okay. They will let you know if something is not right with their litter box. They'll let you know when they want to be bothered. Okay. Cats are really laid back versus a dog. My dog is more needier than my cat.
Wow.
Than one of my cats.
Wow.
So I wasn't big on cats until I had one, and then my first pet with my kids was a cat. Then they lucky that it was trying to get me to get a horse, and I told them HE double hockey sticks to the knob. I can't afford that. I could barely afford y'all. So when I had pets, y'all, they stay. Like I said, some of them knocking on 15. The youngest pet in the house is that crazy black cat. Y'all have yet to see her because she crazy. But she's 3 years old. So the rest of them senior citizens don't look. So try a cat. Just try a cat.
I can't promise you.
She said
just go to the pet store when no girl over with. Go in there and they'll let you touch. They'll let you get a feel for them. You know, they'll let you get a feel for them.
Looking like ain't no way in hell.
I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it, y'all.
Tracy, please get a pet.
I gotta get something, but not a cat dog. I'm gonna do the fish.
Do a fish. Do a goldfish.
Yeah.
Don't let the fish die. You know, if you do a fish and then grow from there.
Okay.
Have you ever tried an armadillo?
The heck is no.
Okay.
I had an armadillo cake.
What is that?
The next question is: do you have any hidden talents that no one knows about?
No, I don't. You
sure?
No, I don't have. No, I don't.
Okay. Last question that I have, and then we'll go to the chat. If you could have picked your own name, what would it be?
Well, if I could pick my own name, probably Skylar.
Why Skylar?
Because I wanted to name my daughter that. I love that name, Skylar.
That's a pretty name.
Yeah, it sounds like a girl. So I was like, but I like Skylar.
Right? That's a pretty name.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Nene, do you have any questions for Tracy?
No, y'all seen the little dirty old man I just picked up, right? That was Tracy. I'm glad you didn't run because he came and wanted me to pick him up.
I didn't see. Yorkie. Oh no.
Yeah, he was there. I picked him up. He looking rough. He the one that don't like when you give him a bath, he come back out looking like he's never had a bath. The other one stayed so pretty.
Oh,
this one, he'll roll around. I'm like, we not that type of dog. And he'll look at me like, I don't like being clean. I do like you being clean instead of looking rough. That's the one that has IBS.
Okay.
Well, if you guys have any questions for Tracy in the chat, guys, make sure you put those in the question. We'll give you guys the opportunity to ask Tracy some questions. She's open for you guys to ask questions within reason. No disrespectful questions. Come on, be grown. Tracy. Don't be too grown.
Oh, so cute.
Oh. He is so dirty. He a dirty boy. He's 11 years old, so y'all. He's 77 in human life.
Wow.
This one I've almost lost 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. I've almost lost 3 times. When his brother died, he just died unexpectedly. He was the healthy one.
Wow.
And that one right there, they don't rebuild him.
Wow.
Vet bill, $3,000 something.
Wow.
I told my 22-year-old, you need to really pay off his debt to me.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe, tell us a favorite prank that you done put on Tracy. Because she said, hey, y'all, I'm okay.
Hey.
Joe, hi.
Hey. Hey, Joe. I know you don't want to be on there, on the scene. So I would drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. If you feel like coming on, you can. If not, you don't have to. Where's Tremel? But I know Joseph, when he get to feeling better, he gonna tell us a prank that he done did on you.
He sure will.
Because I know he is laughing. He's like, "Oh my God, I can just think of one right now." y'all, thank God that Joseph is better, guys.
Yes.
We love Joe. We love Joe Tracy.
He love y'all.
You know,
yeah. He love you guys.
You know,
love you
hold
all.
on now. Hold on. Here you go. Hey, hey, Joe.
Oh, check out. Hey, I'm loving your attire. I want the bangle and the dress and the outfit.
Yeah, and you know,
Oh, I don't even remember half of whatever happened.
Wow.
Oh, Joe.
I don't remember.
We just glad you're here.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Wow. I don't remember nothing that happened.
We gotta find out what happened, Joe.
I know I got a haircut.
You got what? You got a haircut?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do that?
If I did, I don't remember.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember nothing. I just remember waking up in the hospital.
So you had a haircut before you went to the hospital.
You said what?
You had a haircut before you went to the hospital. Y'all went live and you had a haircut.
He did,
Monica? I don't remember.
Wow. Yeah.
He went live the night before.
Yeah, you had a haircut.
I did.
Yep. Yeah, you had me laughing because you was up there singing and everything.
What?
I was. I don't remember.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't remember none of it.
Wow. Well, I think I you up.
Hospital.
Yes. Wow.
Joseph, can you tell us what prank you done pulled on Tracy?
What prank I pulled? Child, I done pulled so many pranks. I used to prank her all the time when we was younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the best prank was the one I pulled on my mother.
But tell me about that. Tell us about that.
When she was in the shower, remember those little catch that used to clip onto your clothes? I pulled the head off.
I remember that.
And she was in the shower, and I threw it over the shower, right? But you know how sometimes the water, it won't go. So all she saw was the head in the water, and the hair was wool. So she started screaming, and she said, "Oh my God, a sunken head!" Jumped out the shower and called me in the bathroom, and I was hysterical laughing. She's standing behind the door, talking about the sunken head in the shower. It's shrunken.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it was so funny.
Why you do your bubble like that? Can I get it?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Joseph.
I used to
Oh my God. Oh my God. You did that whooping like that for real? You did your bubble like that?
She was
It
in
was
the
funny.
threw the head. I threw the Cabbage Patch head over the shower. Remember the little saw was the hair in the water going like this.
Yeah.
Out of the shower screaming, "It's a shrunken head! It's a shrunken head!"
Oh my God. Did you get a whooping behind that?
No, she was too busy laughing.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I know your mom was mad at you. I know she was mad at you.
She couldn't stop laughing for real.
It was funny though.
She kept saying,
clip on. You know the clip on?
Remember the little clip on Cabbage Patch? And I took it off and threw it in the shower. So all she did was something to go kaplunk and hit the wall. So when she saw the wall, all she saw was the hair going like this. So she jumped out of the shower and screamed, "It's a shrunken head. It's a shrunken head."
She said a shrunken head. Really scared her to death.
That is funny.
So do you have any questions or anything that you would like to ask Tracy? during this interview?
Questions to ask Tracy.
I know you know everything about Tracy, so
I mean, basically, only my I've known her whole life.
I know.
I've known her
I'm irrelevant.
known me.
Oh, Jesus. So, well then, how was Tracy like when growing up? What was
Tracy
crazy?
was a snitch.
She was a what?
A snitch.
Sure
She was
was.
on you.
You was a snitch, Tracy.
Yeah, yes.
She's still a snitch.
Are you younger than you're younger than Joseph?
Yes. Baby.
Baby sisters are always snitches. I was a snitch too.
She
See?
is,
Taylor Jabell.
no. Tracy will sit and do stuff with me and my cousin Val, and then after we did it, she go tell. I can't. God is hit me. I gotta tell.
I felt
So she would wait
convicted.
till so you would participate, but then you wouldn't tell that you did it. You would tell that they did it.
No,
No, we-
I
Oh, no.
too.
So she told her all y'all.
Yeah. I felt God was gonna get me.
Always told on us. Always.
See, God just was convicting her spirit. She couldn't just do it. She
Yeah. I had to tell. I can't just steal.
No, in the store, they was little. They had to be about 6, 7. Because her and my cousin Val about the same. They about like 1 year apart. Val convinced them to get cards out of the store, right? So Tracy takes them and then gives them to my aunt and says, I can't do this. Val wanted me to steal. I can't do this. Val wanted me to steal Aunt Gwenny. Val wanted me to steal. Or beat in the store because Tracy done told on her.
You gotta be to the store, Val.
Mm-hmm.
I did tell. I did. I just felt like I was gonna go to hell for stealing. Like,
Joseph, you didn't catch it.
I didn't
Joseph
want.
said he didn't catch it.
Because Tracy
That's too funny.
you don't do nothing with her. Nothing. Because
No.
everything you do, she gonna tell.
I sure am.
Okay, so if we go to Vegas, what goes on in Vegas, Tracy, stays in Vegas.
That will happen. That will definitely happen because we have to keep it in Vegas. But now, if y'all ask me to steal,
Oh, I can't. I'm with you on that one. I'm
So
with you on that one.
everybody going to jail.
it depends on what we keep in a secret now. I'm not stupid.
One.
Look, Val said she got a bad whooping for that.
Yeah.
She said,
Let me tell you, don't do nothing with Tracy because she a snitch.
And he's saying it with his face like, yeah, I
You
said.
don't do nothing. Because she's staying there with you and rob a bank and then go, I got to tell the police.
Because I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm not going to be able to eat. I'm feeling so bad.
She'll tell the police. They
Guilty. You be feeling
Me?
guilty.
Yeah, I do.
No, this is what this do. Nene and Monica tried to convince me to rob the bank, and they did it, and I stood there and watched them.
you don't know she gonna get accessory.
No,
Right.
No,
Thank you for telling me that, because
no, while y'all get arrested, she'll be sitting there. See, I told y'all not to do it. Not to do it.
but the first one to snitch get the best deal. That's what people don't realize. That's why you got to tell.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Oh my God.
That is
Tracy, it's
definitely-
okay. I used to
Right.
rat out on my oldest brother all the time.
See?
Then he learned he had to pay me. When he started paying me, I kept some
That
secrets.
don't work. I paid Tracy, and she still tell.
Oh wow, I would want a refund.
You paid Tracy, she still told.
But you know why? Because my mother needed to know what was going on in her home.
Found out that I was taking the money and not going to school. That my mother was leaving me. Right?
Yep.
Gave her some of the money. Ma, look at what Joe gave me. He got a whole stash of money. Cause
He had money.
go look in the drawer. He got a whole stash.
Oh
So she was telling.
I sure
Oh,
was.
and
All the time.
most people, if you pay them, they stay quiet. Not her. Hell.
Yes.
Man,
It,
Joe, you had a
it,
whole stash of money.
A whole
God,
Yep. Yep.
Tracy just wanted you to fly right. That's all.
I sure did.
it's too funny.
She's still to this day, she's still a snitch. Everybody know don't do that with her. 'Cause
It's true. It's true. Because
everybody,
I try to hold it really, and then I'll just be like, and I say to my husband, Kari, I'll be like, oh, Kari, I want to tell you something, but don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody.
everybody know don't tell Tracy nothing. But she will tell it and get you in trouble.
Mm. It's okay, Tracy. It's okay. It's a right time to snitch, and it's a wrong time to snitch.
Right.
You just snitch all the time.
No, if y'all doing stuff to get y'all, I'm just looking out.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you a little story.
Oh no!
My cousin convinced her to steal from the store when they were little. I mean, like 6, 7 years old. They've taken the little cards that you write on, like the little cards that they put on flowers. Tracy takes them, right? Get online. She gonna tell my aunt, Val made me steal these, but I don't want to steal. But stealing is wrong.
Oh God!
Val got an ass whipping, and Tracy standing there like, well, I didn't want to steal with you. I didn't want to.
So Val, so from what I'm understanding is that Tracy would tell, and you and Val, you was taking a lot of beatings for Tracy.
But you gotta keep people on the right track.
You don't do nothing.
She's doing great in life right now. She's at the top of her game.
She said right now.
Without telling her, you better do it without telling her. Because if you tell her, she's going to tell.
Yeah. But I stopped snitching a little, but I still got a little snitch in me. I got snitch, but not like I used.
She said not all the way. She ain't got to snitch all the way.
I'm snitching.
You just let a little bit out.
There you go.
You just let a little bit.
She snitch on her own daughter.
Oh, baby girl can't get a pass either, huh?
Listen, my husband gotta know. He gotta know things like
snitch on her husband. She snitch on me. She snitch on everybody. She just been a snitch her whole life.
Oh wow. So if baby girl, if your baby girl do something, sometimes you have to keep them things mommy daughter.
Yes.
Do you do that, or do you feel you gotta tell daddy?
No. Well, put it like this: there was a situation that happened where I felt like she was I know what to say and what not to say, because it's just the three of us. So like my husband is very open with my daughter. We sit, we eat. He conversate with her. He asks her questions because he want to know what's going on in her mind as well, because she's a young lady. So when she asks like certain questions, you know how they have sex ed in school. So certain things I can conversate with her, certain things he has to. But like if she come to me and say, don't tell nobody, I won't tell nobody. But a lot of times she'll say, Mom, I want to tell you something. Then I want you to tell Dad. Because what I try to let her do is, I don't want you to be scared to talk to your father. Because if you have a man in your life that can let you know you're great, you're wonderful, you're phenomenal, you can tell me your mistakes, and I'm not going to just push you to the side. I think that's what all women need. So, but if she always want to tell him stuff. She kind of like me a little bit.
A snitch.
So you got a mini snitch. You got a mini snitch.
Everything I do.
You get payback. See, you get payback.
That's true. If I sneeze wrong when he come home, Mommy sneeze wrong. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that till now, Joe.
Yeah, she's just like you. She a snitch.
Yeah, she is.
Asia, don't
Oh
tell you
wow.
that you listen to this kind of music in my car. What's the first thing she do? Come home, Mommy, Uncle Jojo, let me listen to this music in the car.
I bet you be like, no.
I told you, just
Yeah.
like your mother, a snitch.
No, you know what? I want her to be able to tell us anything, even though we're gonna swallow hard, and I'm gonna have to walk away and come back and address it. I don't want her to be like so scared that I can't tell them because they're gonna get upset. Or I don't want them.
Yeah.
It's okay, you listen to the music, that's fine. You know, you enjoyed that moment. It's a memory she had with her uncle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she's able to just tell us like whatever. Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Y'all
a
got
good
me
thing because
crying.
I'm gonna say that with my two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't want them. I didn't want to put the
Yeah.
fear of God because a 70. I'm a 71 model, and they will put the fear in
Right.
God in you.
Yes.
I think Monica was laughing when I did the live, and I was talking about how I was scared to tell my mama I was pregnant with my oldest
Wow.
one, and I was in the Navy, but she had put the fear of God in me that you
Mm-hmm.
don't go and get pregnant, and now I have been gone from home for 3 years on my
Wow.
own.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Wow.
was like, Mommy, when I'm not calling her mom, I'm saying Mommy. She's like, well, why aren't you coming home for the holidays? Well, I couldn't because I was 8 months pregnant. I
Oh
Wow.
couldn't fly.
Lord.
Wow.
And when
Wow.
I told her, you know what, she surprised me. She said, but you know what, baby, you
Mm-hmm.
grown. I was
Wow.
21 years
Girl, you
old
fast.
in the
Wow.
Navy for 3 years. I was scared
Wow.
to tell, and that's the difference. I think with us that was born in the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
we're not trying to be friends with our kids, but we
Right.
don't want our kids to be scared to come and talk to us
Right.
because when
Yep.
they're scared to come and talk to you and it's something really important, you don't
Mm-hmm.
want your child to be sitting up at night. I don't know if I want to tell them. They
Right.
over there shaking like
Because
a little chihuahua
Yeah.
in the corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
because a lot
Is
of
she
kids
gonna
are
blow up?
hiding.
Yeah, Monica.
And
Yep.
I feel that shouldn't be that way. There's a part where you can be friends with your kids, but you can still
Right.
be that parent.
That's right.
You
Yep.
know, and
Yeah.
that's how I have them. I told
Mm-hmm.
them, I said, don't y'all ever. I said, you can't lie to me and don't feel like you cannot come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you come to me and tell me up front, give me a chance to reason or think out what you're telling me.
Right.
Don't
Right.
assume. Because when
Right.
you assume, you make a butt of yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So they come, they tell me. They
Right.
said they ain't never gonna leave my house though, y'all. I'm gonna be stuck with them for life. I'm gonna be stuck. Did y'all see his
So,
baby,
so
his fur baby Jamel looking
where's
sad?
Jamel?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
he
That was so sad.
Oh,
Your
Wow.
baby.
to see me, and he left. He went home before it got dark.
okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jamel is looking all sad and everything because he waiting on his papa to come back.
Because he ride dirty.
Because he right.
He waiting on that papa. I'm gonna say this because he's got Yorkie in him, and that's the Yorkie part in him that he will sit at that door until you walk in. He is
Mhm.
going to grieve you being gone
He,
but he's going to be there for Tremel.
he,
So that's the
he won't.
one good thing about a Yorkie.
He won't even go upstairs. He
He
sits
finally got him to go.
downstairs
He
by
put a
the door.
message up and said he finally got him to go.
Good. Good. Good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
just
what can
know,
you go ahead, Nene? I'll ask the
I'm
question
good.
when we get there. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt people.
Good.
Do you?
I was just gonna say, what good things can you say about your sister? Good things.
What good things can I say about my sister?
Oh
He
This
never
is
Lord.
said
not
he
a
had to think
roast.
about
This is
that.
not a roast.
Oh
Well, one
gosh.
thing good about her is that she can make a cornbread that'll make you slap your mom.
And she said she loves cornbread.
I
She
do. I do.
cornbread that'll make you
Drink
slap
it. Drink
your mama. It tastes like cake.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It, what can I say? My sister is the total opposite of me.
Yeah.
I'm where people say I'm mean and I'm loud and I curse you out. She's a total opposite of me. She's
Yeah.
sweet and kind and phony.
Mm. So did you have to a lot of times because she was saying that she didn't stand up for herself in school, did you have to stand up for her?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
always,
I can sense that. I can sense that between the two of y'all.
I
I
Yeah.
can
always
sense that.
stand for her.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when she got pregnant, I was loving it because I don't know what happened when she got pregnant, but she became a monster and I loved it. She would tell me, get
Listen up.
You're breathing down my
Drink
throat.
some of
Get
it.
away from me. I was like, yes, tell him.
Oh.
Yeah, because when you become a mother, you gotta get that protected. You know, you gotta protect
Mhm.
now. You just can't So yeah. And I think that's why I went through so much trying to figure myself out, even with women, as far as where I fit in with them. Because I was still like, I think Monica said, you still hold on to a lot of stuff. No, I think it might have been you, Nene, you dealing with the bullying. So that does go into adulthood. So when I would meet women, right away, I had up a wall, like, she ain't gonna like me anyway. So I'm not gonna even try to build a relationship. But now I'm to the point that if people meet me, they like me, they like me. If not, like you said, you missing out on a good friend. So
Yeah, exactly.
problem no more.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm just gonna say, some people just look at you if you come to work looking decent. I don't have no. Y'all see me do the Goodwill hauls. I have no designer stuff. I just know sometimes cheaper stuff look cuter than designer stuff, and if I put it together, it look cute and whatever.
Yep.
I am not going to judge you how you look or how you dress. I'm going to judge what you got in here and how you speak with me. Now, if you talk to me crazy with a tone, that's a trigger. If you come into my desk screaming at me, I'm going to look at you like this and I'm going to put my headset back on and I'm ignoring you and while you standing there thinking you talking to me, but I can't hear you because guess what? I'm plugged up.
Right.
You know, people need to be more human.
Yeah.
And I think the nastiness has come out with this COVID.
The nastiness been out.
I mean, it's really exposed. It has really, you are seeing people for who they really are.
Wow.
True.
And that's the sad thing about it. If we would be over this, y'all, if y'all really think about it, if your fellow American, I said American, I said human, will wear a mask. All you got to do is put the mask on. Keep what you got to yourself. You know, it's not. We all looking like aliens because you can only see here from here. And like they said, don't be trying to pick me up because I don't know what you got going on down here or whatever. You know, this might be just, you might have some pretty eyes. Now, you know, I ain't trying to do that.
Right.
But you got to be human. And that's what I believe in teaching people. Be human. MJ, your kids, I'm telling you, them some beautiful souls.
Them
Your baby
big
some beautiful
bad
souls.
things. Come get them. One messing with my flat screen. Now I'm about to kick him.
Don't kick him. Just look at him. Just give him that evil eye. You know how your mommy used to do?
Yeah.
And you would just hurry up and sit
I don't
down.
care. You say Jayla is my friend.
So just be human. Even on this platform, people have to be human to each other. Because sometimes I see some craziness in the T channels or whatever, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" You know, because what the people don't realize, the bigger tubers, y'all got a bunch of kids following y'all, and y'all not telling these kids the truth on real life. Why mommy and daddy getting up going to work? Everybody ain't gonna be that big time YouTuber. Everybody ain't gonna be, 3-4 million deep or whatever, but you got that because you did pranks and stuff. And I feel when they did them pranks, that messed them baby. You know, I'm almost 50. I ain't gonna be pranking nobody. Who am I pranking? Tyson?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be pranking nobody. I'm gonna give you life. Baby, when you graduate high school, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay rent. If you don't pay, you don't have it.
Yeah.
There is no YouTube check coming.
Yes.
Huh?
You see the radio, Tracy?
I'm serious.
Zareta.
I'm serious, y'all. You got to be real with these kids. You need an education, little Junebug, because you need to know how to count the change back to me and not wait on the machine.
Yeah. Yes.
Shout out to Zareta Rivera. She said, Tracy, you are a true friend and a great friend. I'm so lucky to call you my friend and my family. I love you, girl.
Oh, I love you too, Zareta. Now that right there, I just gotta tell y'all something about that lady right there. First of all, that's my boo. That's my boo, Zareta, my boo. We worked together. I met her in where I was working at before we went on on the pandemic. First of all, that woman can cook. That's not why I love her, but she can sign off. And tres leches, Anybody want a tres leches cake? Call me. Get in touch with Monica, and I will reach out to Zareta. If you are familiar with tres leches cake, the bomb. The bomb.
What's that?
What?
I promise you, I'm from the South. I ain't never.
Oh, it's like a 3 milks cake. It's like wet and delicious. It's just delicious. Yeah, she a true fan.
Whatever cake she make look good.
yeah.
Whatever cake she be making look good. I be like, y'all know I got the diabetes, so I can't be having it like that. But I be wanting to make.
She talking about baking with Charlene. That's what you. She talking about Zareta.
Oh, okay. So she's okay.
Tracy is talking about Zareta, and
I was talking about one of my
Nene is baking with Charlene. Let me keep it on Zareta name. And then
okay, cause Charlene be making some cakes, baby.
Really? Well, I gotta check her out too.
I be trying to tell her to mail me one. She said,
"What?"
I'm like, well, we need to figure it out.
Really? Wow.
Cause Charlene be making some cakes. Ooh.
Wow.
Well, do anybody in the chat have any more questions for Tracy or any type of encouragement to say to Tracy? As y'all can see, I hear somebody crying in the background because she want her way.
What that baby want?
Some ice cream.
Oh,
what kind of ice cream we got?
We got the little Snicker bar, candy ice cream Snicker bars.
I'm
gonna get.
All she gotta do
make a mess. I'm tired of this.
This all you gotta do, baby. Blink your eyes like this at your mama. Say,
I'm telling y'all, the devil. Like I said, the devil is busy. Y'all continue to let her fool y'all like she's a little angel. Okay, so R Max said, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Tracy?"
Ooh, in 5 years, I have to be on the New York Times best-selling list. I'm trying to get my you know what? I'm not like a social media type person, and that's my problem. Like I don't go on Facebook and put up a lot of stuff. I'm not like I don't do Instagram and all that. I just finally got an Instagram together. I had one before, but I put it back together. So in 5 years, I want to get myself together, get more involved with social media so I can be on the New York Times bestseller list. That's where I have to be.
So you got to get out your shyness.
Make that into the existence. Yes.
You got to get out your shyness, and you of course you got your big brother that can help you get out that shyness. You know, I just really started posting on Instagram and Facebook myself. So once you start posting, you're gonna be fine. I'm going to share. I'm actually, even though I don't like them women at work, next Wednesday I turned them on to 50 Shades of Grey. I'm gonna turn them on to your books.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Like, guys, if we have 14 people in the chat, make sure you 14 people go. And if you're catching the replay, make sure you guys click the link in my description box and get Tracy's books. Because you will resonate with someone in the book, and it is a page turner. You would not be disappointed. Baking with Charlene said, "What other books are you going to write besides the third part to My Panties Cleaned? Do you see yourself writing any other kind of book? Is it going to be romance? Is it going to be like other genres?
It's gonna be, you know what? I still I'm into murder mystery now too, because from watching all the IDs and so I kind of want to eventually do maybe a murder mystery, I kind of would like to do something like that, like a murder mystery book. But I think eventually I would also like to give these ladies their own little story. And there is something I do want to work on, but I can't tell y'all yet. I don't want to say yet, but I'll let Monica know too.
Okay.
Something else I do want to try, but I can't say it yet because, like I said, certain things I have to get copywritten first, and then I promise I'll let you know. I will.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? We're gonna get into the drawing. Give me a piece of paper over there.
I got a book I'm giving away tonight.
Yeah. Jayla, my little girl Jayla, she's gonna be the one to draw for the book, and then we'll let Jamel draw for the thing. I said a piece of paper.
So if she get the help, can she get her Snicker bar, her Snicker ice cream? I'm negotiating for her.
Let me tell you about having a big brother. Her big brother helped her out.
Aww, they are awesome.
Yeah, they are. Mine's taught me how to do math growing up.
He did that for himself. So who all's in the chat? I just need to know who all's in the chat. Bacon with Charlene. Bacon with Steve. Jamel, don't you see Mama doing something? Who else is in the chat? Zareda. So guys, if y'all want to say anything in the chat, or Joseph or Nene, if y'all have anything to say, just go ahead and say what y'all have to say while I write this down.
Joseph, I'm just so glad you're doing so much better. I really am.
I am. I don't even remember cutting my hair, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
I don't remember. I swear to you.
Well, you looking handsome, even if it's cut.
All I remember was waking up in the hospital. I don't remember nothing else.
Wow.
So, were you already in your procedure when this happened?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Tremendous. I came to the hospital, and whatever they did, it went haywire. And then I ended up in here.
Wow.
I know.
And poor Tramel, he was on a live, and I was watching him there, and you could tell he was nervous, and the baby was in the back nervous, and I was like, okay, you know. And then it started thundering and raining. He said, y'all hear that? And you know, imagine, you know, because he said he couldn't come in there with you, and then he said when they came and got him, he was like, what?
Who else is in the chat? So I can put you. If you want to be a part of the drawing,
I'm really happy to see that smiling face.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember cutting my hair. I don't remember. I remember waking up in the hospital and like, what happened? Saying them, what happened? Why am I here? Because I ain't remember nothing.
Wow.
Then he told me he was.
But I did watch your live the night before. You were singing and stuff, and Tramel was laughing because he said his baby don't sing. You were singing and everything.
Wow.
I was. I don't remember that.
Yes, you was. You were singing. Go back and look at it. You were singing.
Wow.
He kept saying, "No, don't sing," but you were singing.
I don't remember none of that.
Wow.
The only thing I remember was waking up in here and going, "What the hell am I in the hospital?"
Does Nene, you want to be a part of the drawing?
No, let's bless somebody else, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Joseph, you want to be a part of the drawing?
Really, they got him doing something.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, I want to make sure I don't forget anyone else. Tuber Chat. If you guys have not connected to Tuber Chat, it's a great way of growing your channel. If you want to be a part of the drawing Tuber Chat, let me know. Blogs, do you want to be a part of? I know how you are, Blogs, but do you want to be a part of it? I'm back down, y'all.
Baker with Charlene said, "What other books are you gonna write?"
Yeah, I said that I'm thinking about actually breaking these women off and giving them their own, but I have something, Joe, that I am working on, but I can't say it yet. It's
okay,
very
Joe. Okay.
You say it after it exists, after it's already in its thing. Then let us know. Yeah, that's how I am with a lot of my stuff. Cause if you tell too much, somebody be done try to snatch your stuff up.
Yeah,
and you don't want to do that.
No.
Joseph is just fashion ready tonight.
I know.
The gown, the fresh haircut. You know,
I don't even remember.
I'm feeling some type of way. I'm jealous.
I just remember waking up in the hospital and don't know what happened.
Crazy.
Honey.
Wow.
I know Tramel filled you in on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to draw
Poor
name, baby?
Jamel was just so nervous. He was just a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even you know what? And also when he told the story about Vernus coming to get the baby and watching the baby, that had me in tears.
Yeah, that was something. That
Yes.
And she said she don't do dogs either, Tracy. But she said if you got a carrier, I'll come and get him.
Wow, that was something, right? The way that was just
Mhm.
that was
Hey,
That was
something.
just that
Gotta
was
put
nobody
great
but
people
God that
in
did
your
that because he
path.
didn't want.
Yes. Yep.
God will put great people in your path.
Yes, he will. Yep.
All right. You just gonna let the McDonald's cup do it.
Hey, ain't nothing like a good old McDonald's cup.
I know that's right.
So, okay, Joe, come on.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna do the drawing for Tracy's autograph book.
Yes.
So, who wanna go first, Jamel or Joe? Me. Okay. Let me see who you got. You got two names. Put them back. Put one. Hold on. Let me check it up. There. Let's see. Okay, Baking with Charlene. She won the autograph. Oh my God, tell you in this book.
Okay.
Congratulations, Baking with Charlene. Tracy, do you want me to just get the information from Baking with Charlene so you can send the book, or how you
It's up
want
to you. You want me to send it to you? If she's comfortable with me having her information, I'd like to send it. If not, I'll send it to you and you make sure she gets it.
Sure, no problem at all.
So
Okay.
whatever way she's comfortable is fine with me.
Okay, I'll reach Charlene. Just reach out to me after the live, and we'll get it all situated.
And congratulations.
Okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Baking with Charlene.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Okay, so the Cash App giveaway, you gonna do that too? Okay. Oh, it's just one Cash App giveaway. 100 mil. No, it's not for you to lick. Oh, girl, come on. Okay. Let's see. Rakia Mack.
Oh, that's nice.
Rakia,
Yep.
if you can put your Cash App name in the chat, I can go ahead and send it now while I'm on the live. Is it Rakia?
Rakia.
Rakia.
Yeah.
Excuse my southern drawl, honey. So, Rakia, put your Cash App in the live, and I will send you Cash App giveaway.
Yes.
What is it, Joe?
Not my hand cramping. That's all.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I'm just waiting on them to. So, Tracy, do you have anything else that you would like to tell the people, to inspire them, encourage them, anything like that?
Well, I just want to thank you for having me again. I am so happy to be here. I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And everybody, since we still somewhat in quarantine, just get
Not
out
right
there.
now.
Make sure you read, even if it's not my books. I believe
I'm
your
not sleepy yet.
reading is something.
Okay.
Okay. And I appreciate you for coming. I understand. I was like, I didn't know if you wanted to cancel or not, and I just wanted to thank you so much for coming because I know you was worried about your brother.
Yeah, I was.
So,
And
look, and he on the line with a mask on.
I said, God is awesome.
Yeah,
Hey.
God is awesome.
Hey, you wearing that mask good.
Okay. The only person
I am
know
not gonna knock you for wearing your mask. I may
Mm-hmm.
put mine on with you. Cause I think this the future.
But,
No, I had to because they was doing dialysis.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
And when they disconnect me and connect me, I have to put on the mask.
Wow.
And they just brought me a CPAP machine.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, I'm trying to get our Mac information
Okay.
out because I want to make sure that I do the right thing.
If she
Allow
doesn't,
me a moment.
if she doesn't have her cash,
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Just a second. Excuse. Let me put myself on mute for just a second.
Okay.
Oh, she gonna get him. She gonna get him.
That's mom's life.
You don't know, and I be laughing because I remember my kids was little, and the only time they wanted my attention was when I was either on the phone or preoccupied trying to do something for them. But as soon as I got done, they didn't want nothing to do with me.
Yep.
That's how they do.
Yep.
So Joseph,
Yes.
I just love him to death. Him and they just, he just makes my day. Him and Terrell, they really do. Y'all, you know, I be coming in on y'all's lives in the morning time, and I stop my work. Yes, I do. I stop my work just to interact with them because they be having me dying laughing. And my youngest would come. She came in there one day. She said, "Aren't you supposed to be working?" I said, "Look here, I can take a break anytime. I got to listen to them."
That is funny.
Oh, but they were the ones that had me. They was like, "Well, Nene, you need to start going live." So I just clicked live one night just to test it. I said, "Yeah, I gotta go live more often." I always come up on everybody's panel, but I don't do my own live, and I don't know why. I feel more comfortable coming up on it than to actually do my own. But I think I might have a couple of ones. I might do a couple of late night ones and just talk smack.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk smack.
Yeah, I gotta see. I have to see then.
Okay, Kia. I've said her name wrong.
Rakia.
Who?
Rakia.
Rakia. Let me know when you got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not.
Right. She like, I can't.
So, yeah. Thank you, Uncle Fred, for coming. Baker with Shoreline said, "Wear that mask, Joseph."
Yes.
So guys, thank you guys so much for coming, guys. We do appreciate you for coming. Thank you, guys. This was a great interview, Tracy. Thank you so much.
I had so much fun. Thank you again.
Joseph, do you have anything you would like to say?
Do I have anything I'd like to say?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, I have a whole lot I want to say. I just want to
see. I knew it.
I know. Yeah.
I don't want to get my door because I know he's losing his mind.
Oh.
Who, Tremel or Joe?
Both of them.
Yeah. Yesterday was kind of hard for Tremel, but he made it through.
You sure?
Yeah.
He made it through.
And just as hard for Joe Mel, because I know his little butt is sitting by the door waiting for me to come home.
He gonna sit there now. He gonna sit there.
He gonna sit at that door waiting for me to come through it.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna sit right at the back door because he know that's who come through.
Right. And he is not gonna leave your side once you come home.
True.
He's not gonna. He gonna be right there. You gonna be like, "Look here, man. I need my space." He gonna be like, "No, no." Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Mine, if I start crying right now, he come running in here, busting his little big headed self through the door, asking me to pick him up, and be trying to. I'll be like, "Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good." Nah, something wrong. So,
yes.
Okay.
That's my dog.
Yeah. Uncle Fred said, "Joseph, you need to ask them why your hand cramping." And
you said what?
Why is your hand cramping?
You just got through having a treatment.
Uncle Fred said what?
Why your hand cramping?
Are you doing it like this? Is your hand cramping?
Yeah, my hand is cramping.
Is that the one they did your treatment in?
Okay.
But anyway, if Nene, do you have anything you would like to say? You my co-host. You up here.
I just want everybody to just have a beautiful night, have a beautiful weekend. Just be human, love on each other.
Yes.
Love on each other. Don't be, it's too much going on. Like, I don't know if y'all looked at the scene. You got the hurricanes. You got, you had the people that was at the. You had the people speaking at the what is it in DC today.
Oh yeah,
you got so much going on.
Yep. It's crazy.
And people just need to take the time to be human. Just take the time to be human. Just stop and think. Everybody ain't in a good space. And with this, what the old girl had us shut in and everything, people really need that mental check. You had the little thing with the little guy that did what he did and took the poor little man's arm off and everything. It's just too much chaos. You got to have order. You got to have balance. And right now, with all this chaos, just love on each other. Love can go so much further than hate.
Yes, it can.
And people do not realize that.
Yeah.
If you love on because first of all, you got to love yourself first. Love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who else gonna love you? But then if you love yourself, you have enough to give, and people will see. Like when I see Tracy and I see Joseph and I see Monica, I'm like, wow, love. Y'all, sometimes I crack jokes, sometimes I'm serious. I crack jokes because I have to, because it makes me feel better. Or I might say something. I think Tramel got me. He says I have a dry sense of humor. And sometimes I can say stuff and I just look at you just serious in the face and tell you something, but I be joking.
Okay.
Joking. So don't something. Just love on each other. And then if y'all and y'all better subscribe to Monica's channel. I'm gonna come get you. I'm joking.
Yes.
Tell her. It's Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
That's all I ask. Y'all love on each other, because I know when I come in on anybody's live or anything like that, if I don't feel the love, I leave. I be like how you said, the people up on the rocks.
Yeah.
Vibe. If I feel your vibe, come back.
Okay.
That's just me. That's just me. So,
wow.
But you keep doing your thing, Tracy.
Thank you.
So everyone, like Armax say, stay safe, everyone. And remember, Amazon for Kindle, both books are must read.
Yes.
If you want to purchase them, you can just go in my description box and click the link.
Yes.
Or you can just search for them on Amazon.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess
and if you don't have a Kindle, it will let you download it to your laptop. Or if you have an Alexa, it will let you know. Alexa will let you know, as I showed y'all, that you have books that can be audible and that can read to you. So if you I like to read physically, but I like to hear it too sometimes.
Right. Okay.
You raise the price a little bit on your. I said no, she didn't get this.
Yeah. Because I just want to get it out there. I just want to get it out there and let people read it. Like I could write. That's what I want. That's what I need.
And I believe somebody want to discover you. You're a hidden gem that's just waiting to be discovered. And once you really get discovered, it's all. And like I said, I know her when
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Val said that great job, Tracy.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you and love you.
Thank you. That's my cousin Val, who I ratted on, and she still loves me.
Oh, praise God. She got a forgiving heart.
That's that big cousin love right there.
Yes.
It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, guys, guys, I guess all minds are clear. Y'all ready to get out of here?
If I read on Fridays, Norway, certificate.
I don't think I'm about to go. I think I'm about to go vlog.
Thank you guys so much for coming. And like I always tell you guys, don't let anything or anyone steal your joy. They didn't give it to you. They can't take it away. So y'all have a good night. And thank you guys so much for coming on the stream. Okay. And
you're
thank
welcome.
you again,
Night, Joseph.
Good night. Good night, Joe.
Good night, Joe.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.